we've got a new Dungeons and Dragons MTG Adventures in the Forgotten Realms set booster box. This is what it kind of looks like. Some information on it. It's the set booster, so a couple less packs, but a little bit better of packs, more rares, less commons. You do get a guaranteed foil and art card per pack. You've got the list set, so you can get some old cards, some new cards, reprints, some pretty good stuff. This is the first time they've done Dungeons and Dragons, so kind of excited to see how it's incorporated in it. Hopefully you guys have been able to get to your pre-release and support your local card stores and that kind of stuff. So I did one. It was pretty good, pretty fun. Didn't do too well in the standings, but still fun overall. Very interested in seeing the Dungeons and Dragons aspect of it be incorporated. So yeah, let's just jump into it, see what we get. Get some list cards, get some new cards to play with. We'll be doing a follow-up video of making a deck strictly from this box, so stay tuned for that. But here's another look at the box. I do wish they would do something better about this, you know, because when you take that out, the box is almost like useless of storage. So let's open this up. Throw this behind there. Got a Behemoth right there, or Beholder, I'm sorry. So yeah, let's jump right into it. See what we get. So these are the art cards. Pretty cool looking. Oh, that's cool. They've got like the kind of like the D&D monster cards. That's pretty cool. Forest, Lotham Troll. So these are like the set cards for this one. Pretty cool. Some commons, some uncommons. First rare, Werewolf Pack Leader. Guardian of Faith, and a foil power word kill. Ooh, that was a mouthful. It's like the strongest spell. Destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon creature. And treasure token. So some of the arts of the packs. It's got the blue dragon on it. Ooh, an Avacyn art card. Oh, this one doesn't have it on there. Mountain, Rim Shield Frost Giant, Contact, Spike Pit Trap, other armor. So Wanti Malison, Snake Rogue. Can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. 2/1. And when it deals combat damage, venture into a dungeon. That's a pretty cool rare. And then a foil Baleful Beholder. And an ad. What's up just a little. So I like to play Dimir, some milling, some discarding, so looking for some strong blue and black cards. Speaking of a blue card, the Blue Dragon with the Flying Lightning Breath. When it enters battlefield until your next turn, target creature gets -3/-0, up to another one gets -2/-0, and up to one other gets -1/-0. It's pretty cool. Thought I had some sleeves over here. Could be mistaken. So yeah, like I said, me and my friends, we basically each open a box, try and build a 40 card at minimum deck, and then we kind of play for some prizes. So I'll have a second video to this of me trying to build a deck with these cards. Not really hard to, just because you get so many cards, but it's mostly of how you want to play it and how you think your opponents are going to play. So we got a Forsworn Paladin rare, a Skeletal Swarming enchantment, and then a foil Keen Erd Sentry. Oh, and then we've got a list card, and it's Korvold, Fey Cursed King. So came out of the Thrones of Eldraine. It's a mythic, so that's really cool. It's very strong whenever it attacks. Sacrifice another permanent. When you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on him. So very interesting. I've thought about running some kind of EDH deck with it, but haven't really messed around with it enough. But very cool list card to get. Excited about that one. Next art card, a foil forest this time, a Mana Core. That same group I play Magic with, we do some D&D campaigns, so it was kind of cool to get this set. Not a big fan of the Mechanic Adventure, but you know, it's cool for limited. We got a dog and a foil Air Cult Elemental. And I believe this is another list card. Goblin Lore. Draw 4 cards and put them into your hand. Then discard 3 cards at random from your hand. Just for 2 red, or a red and a colorless. That's pretty good. So we'll put that over there. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the list this time around. Usually I like to look at, you know, what's taken off, what's added. You know, I really want to get the Kozilek Butcher of Truth, so that's like the big card that I'm looking to get at some point. I do run a Eldrazi EDH, so pretty fun. The Moon Dancer, Elf Cleric. That's pretty cool art. Charm Sleep. Rust Monster, Bag of Holding returns to us. Portable Hole, Dueling Rapier. We got a Rogue Class enchantment. That's pretty cool. And then a foil Pixie God. Cool. You know, I wasn't always a fan of set booster boxes. You know, they were a little bit more money. You know, I was already getting a lot of cards with the regular boxes, so I was like, why do I want more cards? Well, you get more rares, so more useful cards, as I would say. So I think these are a little bit better buy. You know, $10 to $20 more depending on what store you go to, but you just get something more useful. Sorcerer class, pretty cool. Izzet colors. A +2 mace. And another list card. Cold Storage. Pay 3, put target creature you control on cold storage. Sacrifice cold storage, put all creature cards on cold storage into play. That is dangerous. It's an artifact, so easy to blow up, but pretty cool. Always grabbing the land when I do that. Neverwinter Dryad. Hoping to get like an Evolving Wild there. Would be pretty cool. Pixie Guide. Check for traps. I like that. That's very roguelike. Okay. Circle of Dreams Druid. Tap for, you get green for each creature you control. That's good. for 3 green. That's easy to get to. You can easily run this, and it's an elf. Super dangerous. We got our first mythic that's not from the set list, I believe, or from the list. We got Grandmaster of Flowers, Legendary Planeswalker, Bahamut. That's pretty cool. Dwarf, and then another list card. Go ahead and sleeve up that Planeswalker. It's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot more people at our shop is starting to get into EDH, you know, with Commander Legends and number 2 being announced. So it's nice to get some more people playing it. I think it's a fun game type. To me, it's the most fun. You can just build a deck and kind of leave it and just update it as new sets come out. Blink Dog. Excuse me. You got an Elf Ranger, Ranger Longbow, Plummet. So you're starting to see like a trend. Druid, some Halflings, Sudden Insight, Charm Sleep. You happen on a Glade. Meteor Swarm deals 8 damage as you choose among 8 X target creatures and or planeswalkers. That's pretty cool. That's very strong for red, you know. Mordenkainen's Polymorph becomes a 4/4 dragon flying. Ooh, we did get this. Does that mean we have this planeswalker? This kind of feels thicker, this foil. Got this little elf coming out of the tree. Almost grabbed the land again. Ooh, an Owlbear. This is very strong and limited. I think the art's pretty cool on this one. Contact other plane. Fireball. Guild Thief. An Orc. An Orc in blue. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Usually that's what? Red, black. Wish. You may play a card you own from outside the game this turn. That's pretty cool. Access to your sideboard. Never a bad thing. Got another mythic here. The Icing Death Frost Tyrant. 4/3 Flying Vigilance. When it dies, create the Frost Tongue of him. A legendary white equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +2/+0. Whenever equipped creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Equipped for 2. So that's cool. You get a creature, it dies. You get at least something for it. And then a Tiger Tribe Hunter. I like that card. Tiger looks sweet. When I used to play WoW, my character was a ranger, and I don't remember what it was called exactly, but it was a white tiger, so that's cool to see. Another mythic. I'll put that over there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, an art card. It's like an art card of this card, not necessarily the actual, like, you know, the green card, the regular bordered one. So that's pretty cool. Oh, see, took the land again. So smooth, I guess. A Boulette. Nasty little guy. Got ourselves a Pegasus. Another Eye of Beholder. The Wizard class. Magic Missile. A D&D favorite. Iron Golem. Planar Ally. Price of Loyalty. A rare is Eye of Vecna. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 2 life. Not bad. A little ramp for draw. Then we got our, I think this is our first foil, rare, but Ochre Jelly, trample when it comes into the battlefield with X+1/+1 counters. And then when it dies, if it had 2 or more counters on it, create a token that's a copy at the beginning of the next end step. The token enters the battlefield with half that many +1/+1 counters on it, rounded down. And then a treasure token. That's pretty cool. We'll sleeve it up. It's a rare and a foil. This is the last pack of the third of the series, so got quite a few left. You know, maybe I'll try and get these videos down closer to 20 minutes, but first time kind of seeing the set, want to give you guys a good showing of what the set looks like. Might have some more to come to the channel. Maybe I'll do those a little bit faster, but Demilich, Skeleton Wizard. It costs 1 blue less to cast for each instant or sorcery spell you've cast this turn. When it attacks, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy it. You may cast the copy. I guess you would have to pay the mana for it, though. You may cast Demilich from your graveyard by exiling 4 instants and or sorcery cards from your graveyard in addition to paying its other costs. So you can kind of get it back. But it's old school air elemental. 4/4, and it wants to make sure that you know it has flying. Let's leave the mythics. On to the second round here. I'm waiting for these to be like numbered autos or something, like real autos. That's a pretty cool card. Null Hunter. Ooh, Dragon's Fire. Ray of Frost. So we got the Ochre Jelly that we had earlier, and then a Rime Shield Frost Giant and a Hammer Mage. So a red and colorless, and then it's a 1/1 Spell Shaper. Pay a red and X, tap, discard a card from your hand, destroy all artifacts with converted mana cost X or less. Whew, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Another art card. Plains, Celestial Unicorn, Mimic, Warlock class, Death Whisperer, Skilled Herbalist, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, So land basically that can become a creature for the most part. Cool little, what is that, Ghost Rider? Foil Plains. The Devil's Chosen. The Sellsword, Improvised Weaponry, Unexpected Windfall, Battlecry Goblin. You see a pair of goblins. Oh, we got another borderless here. It's a mythic. Inferno of the Star Mounts. Legendary creature, dragon, 6/6, can't be countered. Flying haste. Pay 1 red. It gets +1/+0 until end of turn. When its power becomes 20 this way, it deals 20 damage to any target. Ouch. With it being legendary too. Could be dangerous in Commander. We will sleeve that one up. And then Half Elf Monk. That's a very cool looking dragon. Put some equipment on them. Haste. That's a big card. Might be my favorite card so far. Skeletons. Thieves Tool. A Fang Blade. Power Word Kill. Dungeon Crawler. Alright, so we've got a right. Oh, this was my pre-release foil. When it enters the battlefield tapped, whenever a creature dealt damage by right this turn dies, create a tap 2/2 black zombie creature and exile that card. It's kind of cool. Sphere of Annihilation. Enters the battlefield with X void counters. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile Sphere of Annihilation. All creatures and planeswalkers with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it, and all creatures and planeswalker cards in graveyards with mana value less than or equal to the number of void counters on it. Wow. Dirty. Oh, cool. We got a Nadar Selfless Paladin. First time I've seen the rare of this one. That's pretty cool looking. Oh, then we got a foil. That's cool how they did these foils. The foil is only on like the background here, this red part. So that's pretty cool. 7/3 Trample. Whenever it's dealt damage, venture into a dungeon. Oh, and these are your tokens for your dungeons. So that's pretty cool. We'll foil this, or sleeve this one up. Okay, 22 minutes, about halfway. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Rust Monster. Mind Flare. It's a horror. Alright, we got another mythic here. It's the Spider Queen. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on it. Comes out with 4. It's 0. You draw a card and lose 1 life. -3, create 2/1 black spider creature tokens with menace and reach. -8, you get an emblem with whenever an opponent is dealt combat damage by 1 or more creatures you control. If that player lost less than 8 life this turn, they lose life equal to the difference. That's an interesting card. Not sure how much play it'll see, but you know, limited is a whole different game than standard and then modern, EDH, vintage, pauper. It's a whole nother beast on its own. And that's a Planeswalker art card. Forest. Another Windseer. Shortcut Seer. Love the rogues. Elf Rogue. A Dwarf Cleric. Oh, that's a helmet. I thought it was like a dragon or something. Cool looking card. 50 feet of rope. Oh, we got a green dragon. Uncommon. Lair of the Hydra. If you control 2 or more other lands, it enters the battlefield tap. Tap for green or pay a green and X. Till end of turn, it becomes a XX green Hydra. X cannot be 0. Pretty cool looking there. Oh, we got another full art. It is the Black Dragon. Acid Breath, 4/4 flying. When it enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-3 until end of turn. That ability's okay. You know, you're paying 7 for a 4/4. Maybe killing one thing, you know. Maybe with some ramp, with some green, it might be better, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, there's a green dragon. Temple of the Dragon Queen. May reveal a dragon card from your hand. It enters battlefield tapped unless you reveal a dragon card this way, or you control a dragon. Choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. That's okay. Fire Giant Duke. 7/3 Trample. Oh, so that's the alt art that we got. Boulette. And another list card, Warrior's Lesson. 1 green till end of turn, up to 2 target creatures you control each gain whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Cool combat twist, you know, end up drawing some cards. It's our art card. It's an island. Arbor Pegasus. Kind of like a blue pack here. You find some prisoners. Manicore. Grim Wanderer. Got a Ranger class enchantment. Hall of Storm Giants. So this is just like the green one. It comes in tapped. If you have 2 or more lands, you can pay 7 until in a turn becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature with ward 3. Still a land. That's kind of cool. For 6, you can get a 7/7. You know, you got nothing else to do with your mana, I guess. Cool little art card. Plains, a Beholder. The Mimic Chest, nasty little mouth there. Hired Hexblade. Oh, a white dragon. Black dragon. I thought it was going to be the green dragon right after it or something. Alright, so we've got Mind Flayer, rare, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target creature for as long as you control Mind Flayer. Pretty good. Armory, a bet. Alright, we're down to the last third of it. It's the art. That's pretty cool. Basilic. Oh, we got something shiny there and full. Fate's Reversal, Planner Ally, Ranger's Hulk. Critical hit, Barbarians, Shepherds, Magic Missile, the Black Staff of Waterdeep. Legendary artifact, you may choose not to untap the Black Staff of Waterdeep during your untap step. Pay 2 and tap another target creature, non-token artifact you control becomes a 4/4 artifact creature for as long as this remains tapped. Only as a sorcery. Wow. So, Gutter Snipe, we'll just show that real quick. This is a foil Hall of Storm Giants, alt art, borderless, whatever these things are called. But bam! It's very pretty, actually. I didn't think I would actually like these cards that much. I thought more of like a collection, maybe. But that's awesome. That is awesome. One more look. That's awesome looking. I thought we hit some good stuff already. I wasn't expecting anything good to come out of this last third, really. Got a Beholder art. Foil Forest. A red dragon. I guess this is what? Maybe the dragon box or something? Compelled Duel, Druid class, Westgate Regent, Flying Word. It's discard a card. Whenever it deals combat damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on them. And then we've got a Right, Treasure Token, and then a Shepherd. That little nasty guy. Plains, Direwolf Prowler, Froghemoth, Trample Haste, and then a Worm, Purple Worm. kind of went over this real quick, but this guy's actually really nasty. Whenever it deals damage to a player, exile up to that many target cards from their graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on them. For each card exiled this way, you gain 1 life for each non-land card exiled this way. It's a cool little art card. Mountain, a Manticore, an Owlbear, that's cool. Minion of the Mighty. So, a little dragon, big dragon. That's cool stuff. The Hobgoblin Captain. Little doggo. Swamp. A Mimic. Secret Door. The Lithid Scholar. And another mythic, Flame Skull. With a rare foil. Jeez. 2 rares and a mythic, 1 being foil. That's a beast pack. Sleeve those up. That's the wrong way there. Alright, looks like we only got like 4 packs left. Cruising through these now. Now we're just here for bangers, right? The Elf Ranger with double strike 3/3 when enters the battlefield, create a legendary 4/1 green cat creature token with trample. Whenever a creature dies, if it had power greater than him, put a number of +1/+1 counters on him equal to the difference. That's a pretty cool rare. That's the art. Got a Swamp, Pixie Guide, Dragonfire, Divine Smite, Armory, Intrepid Outlander, Treasure Vault. Tap it for colorless or pay XX and sacrifice it. Create X treasure tokens. No way. No freaking way. Evolving Wilds. Like foil. Jesus. Sheesh. I think the kids say these days. That's pretty cool. 2 packs left after this. Swamp. Wizard's Spellbook. That's dope. Foil Mimic. Then a Tortured Existence. 1 black enchantment for a black. Choose and discard a creature card. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Graveyard play. Oh. Always gotta be weary about that. It's our art. What is this? Gandalf? Foil Island. That's pretty cool. Owlbear. Seen a lot of these already. Oswald Fiddlebender. Gnome Artificer. For 1 white, you can tap, sacrifice an artifact. Search your library for an artifact card with a mana value equal to 1, plus the sacrifice artifact mana value. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. So some play there. Our last pack, Mojo. You can already see it. What is this, like a god box? Are these boxes just in general just stacked? Got a Evolving Wilds. Wow. All right. May have to pick up another one of these boxes if this is how it's going to be. Blue Dragon. Last pack Magic. For Magic the Gathering. Morton Cannon. Comes out with 5 counters on it. +2, draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. -2, create a blue dog illusion creature token with this creature's power and toughness are each equal to twice the number of cards in your hand. -10, exchange your hand and library, then shuffle. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. Dirty. Little fairy dragon. So cute. And that's our foil. So that's our last mythic. That is the end of the box. As I said earlier in the video, I will be making a deck out of all this. So next time you see it, it will be a little organized, you know, by the colors, rares, mythics. We'll just kind of like walk through of like what kind of deck I'm thinking of making out of this for my tournament with friends. If you got some suggestions, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm probably going to make this video before this even gets posted. So look for that either tomorrow or Tuesday. Depends on if I can get around to it tomorrow or tonight. But definitely check it out. Here's some of the hits. These are mythics, foils, things like that. Mortcan, Evolving Wilds, Alt Art, foil, Bright, Flame Skull, Red Dragon, Borderless, Hall of Storm Giants, foil, Hall of Storm Giants regular, Black Dragon, Spider Queen, the Zalto Fire Giant, Duke Alt, Inferno of the Star Mounts. I'll give you a clue. The deck's probably going to be around this. Demolich, Jelly, the Icing Death Frost Giant, Grandmaster of Flowers, and the Blue Dragon. So if you could do me a huge favor, I know this has been a long video, but if you could like, subscribe, comment your favorite card, comment what you think about the video, you know, if it needs to be faster, if you want to see more of the cards, I'm here for you guys. So definitely let me know what you like, what you dislike, and we'll work on it. Thanks for stopping by. Bonfire Breaks out.